Symbolism is when an object in a book or a movie stands for something else. So it's a stand-in. It symbolizes, just like in math, we use variables to symbolize numbers that we don't know. Now, however, in literature, the symbols need to stand for something that we do know. This means that we should be aware of some common symbols. If we take a look on the screen here, um, sometimes colors will stand for things. So white tends to stand for purity and innocence. Red tends to stand for passion and anger. And then we have a handful of other symbols. You can see them on the screen. But the objects are standing for what we call abstract nouns. Abstract nouns are things we can't touch. Nouns are things we can. We can touch a computer, a desk, an animal, a house. Those are all nouns, or concrete nouns because we can touch them. Abstract nouns are more emotions and feelings and ideas that we can't touch. So I think the American flag is a great example. We can see the American flag. It's an object, but it stands for something. We can argue what it stands for. The flag might stand for the military, it might stand for freedom, it might stand for justice, it might stand for all of them. And for some people, it only means some of those things. When an author uses a symbol, the author will have a specific idea, the abstract noun, the idea in mind. So we want to pay attention to symbols, and the way we do that is we start to notice what is repeated time after time after time in a story. Does a character keep picking up a picture? Is there a certain color that shows up? Is there a certain object that the character holds on to? Is there a thing that is mentioned again and again? So if we look at repetitions, we can find out what is repeated. And somewhere in that repetition might be a symbol where something stands for something else. A character might stand for the idea of the resistance. Some other object might stand for love. And when that object gets shattered, maybe it shows that person's heart or that person's relationships are also shattered. So symbols are a stand-in for something else that the author is trying to get across to us.